hi to everyone. If I get this in, it's going to be a great video. It's not going to be a great video. Okay. So, common questions we get asked. What is the cost of roof cleaning in Melbourne? So, most commonly, tiled roofs are the ones that are clean. So if you got your roof, you look outside at your roof, you've got majority of tiles are going to be concrete tiles, and the other ones are terracotta. So if you've got a tile that hasn't really changed in color over many years, more than likely it's got a glass finish, it's more than likely terracotta. Those tiles can be cleaned, but they cannot be painted, or it's really highly recommended not to be painted. It's very rare that someone will try to paint that, and it's not advisable to paint them. Once you give them a good clean, it'll look great. So that's a terracotta tile. So most people have concrete tiles. So concrete tiles, once you give them a nice clean, it may have algae or rubbish or bird droppings. But once you do clean it with a pressure cleaner, a lot of the paint will fade, and all the paint will run down the side of the house into the gutters and the floors and everything. So the person cleaning it will then have to clean all around your house as well at the same time. So that's your two different kinds of tiles. And what's the cost? Again, depending on the steepness, what kind of harnesses we have to wear, what kind of material, what kind of scaffold and safety equipment, how long it'll take. If you've got a lot of algae, it'll take a long time. If you don't, then it can be a much quicker job. So it really depends on the condition of your roof, and that's how long it'll take to clean. And then how long it takes is generally how much we charge. Some of the laws have changed in different places where the Environmental Protection Agency no longer allows us to use chlorine and certain agents to kill the germs, kill the algae on your roof. So most of the cost now is based on human labor, risk, machinery. It's not used. Chemicals to kill off the algae are no longer used because the EPA is saying that those chemicals are now running down your stormwater into the freshwater lakes. Is it worth getting roof tiles cleaned? So generally, if your tiles start to get too much algae, the water can't run off, it can even start growing trees and it can start splitting the tiles. So yes, it is worth getting your cleaned, even for a nice look as well. So before I get that one wrong, so if things start growing within your tiles, yes, it could snap it, but generally algae will sit on top of your tiles, which will reduce the water flow as it rains. It's not as easy for the water to flow through all the cracks and ridges that it's designed to do. So is it worth getting it cleaned? It's really up to you. Do you like the look? Does it increase longevity? Possibly. There's no actual science behind it, but just the look, people do like to get it cleaned. And you can clean metal roofs at the same time as well. How long does it take to clean a house roof? It can take anywhere between 4 hours, usually 6 hours minimum by the time you set up the machinery and set up everything else for a smaller house, all the way up to 2 days. There have been jobs where there's a lot of algae, very steep pitches in the older areas where it can take even longer, and then you end up cleaning all the gutters, maybe filled with all sorts of dirt and trees and mud, and you've got to clean all that, and the downpipes, and all around the side of your house, all that dirt falls everywhere. So we like to clean all around your house as well, because a lot of that dirt, you won't realize, will fall onto the floors around your house. Can you clean the roof yourself? Yes. It is not an industry like it's not like it's electrical or plumbing that you have to have a license to do this. If you want to clean your roof yourself, you're more than likely, but do keep in mind, one slip, one little wrong step could lead to serious injury. If you've got a high pressure gun and not used to walking around hoses on top of a roof with water in a very precarious situation, you could get injured very easily. Most of the guys have been working on roofs all their lives. They know that every step they need to take is with safety. So if you were to do it yourself, you're more than welcome, but the chances of injury are very high. And then you're falling off even a small roof, falling off, you fall at the wrong angle, you're definitely going to get injured, but how bad are you going to get injured, we don't know. Thank you.